was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 1. The diagnosis being so positive was such a blessing. So to know that that was going to be an easier one to go through, but then still knowing that I'm going to lose my hair was a little hard to hear at first. Even when I found out about the diagnosis, I didn't cry. And I was never really a person that cared about my hair or what I wore or makeup. So it surprised me that was so emotional to me, losing my hair, when it was something that I just threw up in a ponytail. It kind of was an all of a sudden thing for me, where all of a sudden it just, huge chunks started to fall out, which I didn't care for. So I just made the decision to shave it off now, since it was all gonna go anyway, and having the hair kind of everywhere around you, and every time you move, more and more fall out, and it didn't feel like my hair anymore. I just, I called Michelle and I said, I think now is the time. Can I be there in an hour? And it did happen like that, and it was scary, and it was pretty emotional, but I had a wonderful person helping me deal with it, and that does mean a lot. And to be able to go into a private room. And I didn't need to be closed off and hidden from the world, but to be able to have a safe place just to sit and not necessarily have people looking at you, or you know what I mean? Just to be able to feel confident, and just sit in the room with Michelle and get ready for it. We were just gonna go on in and start shaving it, and you don't realize that noise, the razor, kind of, it's scary. It's hard to go from your I have long hair, to go from that to nobody's ever used a razor like that on my hair. So we had to go through some steps. She cut off my ponytail first, and then it turned into an awful hairstyle. And then it was a little easier to get that cut off. I've never worn a wig before, especially with a bald head. So the feel of it was comfy, almost like a hat. It wasn't itchy. It wasn't what I expected. Honestly, it was a lot better. It feels like it's on my head. It's there. It's not going anywhere. When I first put it on, I felt it was overdone. It had too much volume. It didn't look like me, and we got it cut right and styled right, and she styled it with it on my head. Like, it didn't move at all. Like, she's styling my own hair, it's on my head. She's doing it right here and round brushing it and blow drying it. It fit my face. We had to make it fit my face. And then I feel like she did a good job. And I'm almost beaten it completely, but I'm still not gonna have hair. I'm not gonna be sick anymore, but I'm still gonna look sick. And to be able to not have cancer and not look sick is something that I'm excited for. There's still days when I'm just gonna run to Target and put a hat on, but then to be able to also run to Target and put a wig on that doesn't feel like a wig, and that people can't tell that it's a wig, it allows me my privacy, because then I have the choice if somebody needs to know what's medically going on with me. You do feel vulnerable, that everybody can see that you have cancer, and I wonder what kind of cancer, and this, people don't look at me. Not that they looked at me bad, but they look right past it. They look at me for who I am, and it has nothing to do with what I've gone through. There's options out there for everybody. There's the hat wig, there's this one, and then even in the future when my hair does start to grow back, I can do extensions. The possibilities are endless, I feel like. And talking with Michelle, she can figure out anything for me. I don't have that fear anymore. And I do love it. It makes me feel good.